worth of DVDs at Kmart for free because he bought them for me. I don't think he knew how many I really had, but he stuck to his word, which is cool on him. But they're cheap ass movies released by Echo Bridge Entertainment. This one has Michael Ironside in it. Killer Image, Killer Image. Dude takes a picture of a high class or a politician, a higher ranked politician with a prostitute, and Michael Ironside is sent out to basically kill him. And these are $3.99 a piece. Sand Trap. When you kill someone, you better make sure they're dead. A wife and her friend, who is also a male, try to kill her husband to, for some reason, I'm guessing, to inherit the land that he's about to buy or did buy. $3.99, Echo Bridge Entertainment again. Probably cheap and crappy, but got him anyway. The Fixer with John Voight. It's about a man who lives by fixing the problems of the rich and the powerful begins to have doubts about his life after a nearly fatal accident. His business associates decide that he must be silenced. The Fixer, those are probably just cheap. I mean, I tried to log some of those into DVD or DVD AF and DVD Spot, and I'm not sure if they're on DVD Spot, but they weren't on DVD AF, which I also used, which is DVD Aficionado. It used to be much better. They changed the layout and did all sorts of other stuff to it, so it's not that good anymore. DVD Spot's better, but I still log them in on both, just to keep the lists up. And again, it's full screen, but for $3.99, The Last Days of Frankie the Fly, which has Dennis Hopper in it, Kiefer Sutherland, and Daryl Hannah, and Michael Madsen. You know what I'm saying? He's a low-level mob, yada yada, who's into movies. He goes to collect on some porn guy, and he falls in love with a porn actress, which is played by Daryl Hannah. Sounded interesting enough, so I grabbed that. And, of course, the Rear Window remake with Christopher Reeves and Daryl Hannah in it. We watched this in school. I don't remember if it's that good. We watched this and the original in school. Don't remember if it's that good, though, but, got it for free, so what the hell. Next up is some more Best Buys that made it to the bottom of the stack. The collector's edition of John Carpenter's The Thing, widescreen. I haven't bought this one yet, and so when I saw it for the collector's edition, I think it was $6.99 or $8.99. It was $6.99. Okay. But yeah, all new digitally remastered, feature commentary with Kurt Russell and John Carpenter, an 80-minute original documentary featuring interviews with all those guys, stop motion animation, exclusive work in progress, behind the scenes, photographs, stuff like that. You can pause it if you need to know more. But it also comes with a free movie ticket. And I'm going to see if these actually work. I'll actually use them since I got two. I'll probably, the ones out of all these four movies, I want to go see Wanted, and I want to go see Hellboy. Hulk, maybe. Mummy, probably will, but I'll probably use it for Hellboy and Wanted if my theater accepts these crappy movie money things. Next up from Best Buy as well, on sale, I think it was $7.50, was Martin. George A. Romero's Martin. I own this on VHS, but bootleg VHS, that a guy copied from the DVD source, and I bought that back in the day when Martin was kind of hard to find. So, yep. Let's see. New 16 by 9 widescreen transfer from HD. New commentary from George Romero, Richard Rubenstein, yada yada yada. The Making of Martin, new photo gallery, original TV spots, and original trailer. So yeah, I'm kind of a Romero fanboy. I pretty much like all of his movies, except I haven't seen Season of the Witch or that other one. There's Always Vanilla, even though I own it. I think There's Always Vanilla came on one of the DVDs, wasn't it? The Crazies, maybe? Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I've never seen There's Always Been Vanilla and Season of the Witch. But I do want to see those. But other than that, I like all of his movies. I like Bruiser, which everyone hated on. I like Martin, which some people do. I like, of course, the zombie films. And I like the Crazies, Knight Riders, all those I really like. Except for the two that I didn't mention, obviously. But yep, that's Martin. Definitely check it out. It's a vampire flick. And widescreen unrated edition of High Tension, or Hot Tension, however you want to say it, you know, for French. But definitely good movie, this one. 16:9, unrated. Pause it if you want to know what's on it, but definitely good horror movie. Check that out. Okay, next up, I got for $24 on eBay, and let's put it this way: you could buy it $56.99 new, but all the discs were in perfect condition. It's the Guinea Pig box set, which comes with Devil's Experiment, Flower of the Flesh and Blood, Mermaid in the Manhole, He Never Dies, Android of Notre Dame, Devil, Doctor Woman, and Guinea Pig's Greatest Cuts. It's released by Unearthed Films. So yeah, I downloaded these back in the day. I downloaded Flower of the Flesh and Blood back in the day. Watched it. It was really realistic, but I really didn't like it that much. But I rewatched basically almost all of these except for the last movie in here, and they're actually pretty good. Like I said, I got this $25 used on eBay. eBay is my friend, although unfortunately I had my very first bad experience with eBay, which you will see in this update later on. But you should definitely look up Guinea Pig the series just to see the pathos behind it and the myths and things like that. Let's go with, I believe, what was first? They did these weird because Devil's Experiment was the first one, I believe. And check that out. Yeah, that eye gouge scene was pretty bad in here, but and Android and Notre Dame's like the fourth one or the third one. So I don't know why they put that as a double feature together. But these are basically they're pretty good films. They're not for everyone because they're kind of realistic and grotesque. Well, maybe not by today's standards, but Flower of the Flesh and Blood definitely is. I'm probably not making any sense here, but it's kind of cool because they released them with reverse covers, which are the original Japanese covers. So yeah, comes two to a disc. There's the Devil's Experiment, which is the first one. It's about a group of three guys who kidnap a girl and try to find out the threshold of pain before someone, you know, passes out or dies. And so, you know, they do different stuff like hang her, they beat her, they punch her, they rip off her fingernails, how many slaps, how many kicks does it take, yada yada. They throw rotten meat at her, just different things like that. And the Android of Notre Dame is about a midget scientist who is trying to like cure cancer or something for his ill sister, and or cure a disease of some sort. And he gets a phone call for a guy who's going to supply him with bodies that he needs. Yeah, it's a pretty good one too. But Devil's Experiment, I kind of really didn't like, but they did do good special effects on this. And then the second one in the series is called Flower of Flesh and Blood, and this is where all the stuff comes from, all the myths and things like that come from. You know, people found a VHS of it and stuff and thought it was real, and so the Japanese government did a whole investigation and stuff, and then a guy from Deep Red Magazine cut together the best deaths and stuff like that, and Charlie Sheen saw it and reported it to the FBI, and that was a whole deal as well. And I'm gonna have to admit, it looks really real. It's about the samurai guy right here captures this woman and proceeds to chop her up into a bunch of different little pieces as artwork, and at the end he shows off his collection, if you will, and it's really realistic. One of the funny things about this movie is there's to freak the girl out, I guess, he kills a chicken, and it's the fakest. I mean, you could have done so much better with a chicken kill, but it looks as fake as shit when he kills the chicken and cuts off his head, and he just drops like a stuffed animal chicken down on the ground and doesn't even flop around or anything. But when he gets to actually chopping up the girl, it looks real, which I always thought was funny. But yeah, and then it has the making of Guinea Pig, which, you know, after proving to the Japanese government that it was fake and all that stuff, similar to the Cannibal Holocaust people, how they had to prove that it was fake, they released the making of Guinea Pig, showing how they did all the special effects, which I haven't watched yet. I'm kind of interested to see. And like I said, they did the reverse. You know, you got the reverse Japanese cover there. And double feature, Flower of Flesh and Blood.